errands. Please tidy up this place. No! Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up and run, cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda. It's all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February. Only at Benquip Equipment Parts Service.
In the headlines for tonight's evening newscast, 2 UB students drown after swimming near the Guanacaste Park in Belmopan. Compol doesn't believe that cartels played a role in the murder of Raheem Usher, and Israeli national believed to be harboring 13 minors illegally in Belize. We'll bring you these stories and more right here on Plus News. Stay tuned.
At your true courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life, all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essential for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
Awesome! Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up and run, cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Welcome to Plus News for Friday, February 28th. I am LJ Wade. 2 University of Belize students are dead after drowning while swimming in the Guanacaste National Park in Belmopan. Reports are that 22-year-old Henry Osorio and 19-year-old Alexander Munoz were socializing by the river with 2 other friends when one of them decided to go for a swim. According to the Commissioner of Police, Chester Williams, when Munoz started to drift away, Osorio tried to save him, but unfortunately both went under and did not resurface. The commissioner stated that alcohol did indeed play a factor.
Yesterday evening, again, the police were called to the Guanacaste Park area, the riverside, and upon arrival they met 2 female in a frantic state. Those female told the police that their 2 male counterparts had gone under the water and had not resurfaced. Based on that, the police conducted some searches in the area, and the 2 male individuals were found and taken from the water. But by then, it was too late. They had were already without life. Based on that, they were taken to the hospital and they were pronounced dead on arrival. The information we gathered so far is that the 4 of them were socializing, 2 male and 2 female. And one of the male persons went into the water to take a swim, and he began to drift away. And then the other one went to rescue him, and he also drifted away, and then they both submerged and did not resurface. So that's the information we have.
Alcohol?
Yes, they were consuming alcohol, yes.
Both Osorio and Munoz were bachelor students who were majoring in biology at the University of Belize. Following the death of the 2 students, the University of Belize held a grief circle and a small candlelight vigil today to honor the passing of Osorio and Munoz. Classmates and friends of both students were given a counseling session on how to deal with their grief. We spoke with the Dean of Student Affairs, who told us more.
It's always a tragedy when any family loses a member, especially a young, promising individual. And here we are at UB dealing with the terrible news that we have 2 of our students who have passed over the past 24 hours. So as you can imagine, classmates are in tears, faculty members are breaking down. The university is in the full stages of grief. And then it is our job, obviously, as colleagues, as brothers and sisters of each other, to take care of each other as best we can. And so we're doing everything possible to try to take care of each other. We have a grief circle that is just wrapping up right now for close friends, classmates in particular. of Henry and Alex, and then we have a memorial scheduled or being organized for next week. Obviously, we will be transporting students to the funerals as necessary and appropriate. Our student government is organizing a couple of activities with black ribbons, etc., during the course of the next 2-3 days to highlight the opportunity for other students to use the moment to reflect on their lives and to hopefully take some inspiration from what these two boys brought to the university community. So we started off, or they started off, by going through the grief process with the students and sharing some information with them about what they might be feeling and helping them to recognize those emotions and to accept them as natural. Talking about more positive ways that they can respond to those emotions and to handle the pain that they're going through. So there was a knowledge transfer in that regard. And then in addition to that, we did a symbolic lighting of candles. We talked a lot about the light of the candle representing the life of the boys and the light that they can leave behind and that our students can carry in their hearts as part of their legacy and their memory. And then we wrapped up with students sharing their special moments, their best memories, what they liked about the boys, funny stories, sad stories. And I think the most recurring tale is one of loss. Students talking about being with them the morning of, having classes with them just the day before, and then several other students were talking about plans. You know, everybody's always planning in college. Some of them were planning to do stuff this weekend. Some of them were planning to prepare for a class next week, Monday, and they were talking about getting ready for that particular class. So yes, and we're convinced, of course, that this kind of sharing can only lighten the burden a little bit and hopefully reduce the pain and allow our students to be able to heal, but in a way that also remembers and honors the legacy of these two young men.
We also spoke with two friends of Alexander Munoz and Henry Osorio following the grief circle.
Well, last night, I had texted him, like we were supposed to meet up for a group work online. So I was waiting for his text, and then into my phone came a text message from one of our chat groups, and they sent this news article about two guys passing away, and then the indications just led me to them because they had gone to the place. So I just quickly gone call my friends and I asked them, is it true? And then some of them that knew, they told me, yes, it's true. And then they told me about them. My immediate reaction was just to call my other colleagues, my classmates, and inform them about it. I told them to keep calm, to keep their mind together, to meditate about what's going on, and to just don't panic about what had happened, because it had already happened, and as human beings we cannot do anything. So basically I was like sort of counseling them for the meantime, and then that was basically my immediate reaction.
And what's your thoughts on the grief circle? I mean, do you believe that helps? Is that helping you?
Yes, indeed, it's helping all of us as a group. In unity, we find strength, and I believe that also being here this morning just makes us like stronger, because we are together and we are just letting go our thoughts about it. We're just letting our experience with them go and flow, and creating this nice memory about them, which indeed helps us all.
I feel like we as a community came together and did what we had to do to establish this trust and communication to grieve in this time, and I think that really did help me and a lot of us in this situation. I was mostly closer with Alex, and I remember one day we skipped chem because our teacher, no offense to him, but he didn't really know how to teach a topic very well. But we skipped chem and he's like, let me show you the river. And this was like 5 because we had a very late chem class. So we left and we stopped by the store, we got some snacks, and he showed me a river like by over there. And we just sat and we just talked and we laughed. And then he's like, okay, let's study chem. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you thought I took you out of chem? No. So he went over the whole topic and everything. And he's like, I brought you here so I can teach you. And that's one thing I will always miss is his enthusiasm and his okayness to do anything, especially for me. He always helped with anything. If I needed him there, he would be there. And he was the main reason that I passed chemistry in my second semester, because he taught me the whole course, and he'd always be like, okay, let me help you with this quiz, let's do this assignment, and he'd always be there.
Police are still investigating the gruesome murder of Raheem Usher. Usher's body was found yesterday in the San Antonio area of Orange Walk with 2 bullet wounds to the head. Usher was also found wrapped in a black garbage bag that was tied together with duct tape, leaving his face visible. Wrapped around Usher's body was a sheet that had the message, and we quote, "This is going to happen to those chapulines who continue to bring down planes with drugs." The message then went on to name 6 individuals. The optics of this case led many to speculate that cartels may have played a role in Usher's death. But after further investigation, the Commissioner of Police believes that the murder was carried out by locals who wanted it to seem like it was a cartel hit.
My experience and observation, I know that there has been much talk in the media and in the public that this is a cartel hit or a cartel type killing, but I can say, and I hope that I am right, that this is nothing done by no cartel, but rather done by locals trying to make it look like cartel. That incident bears no signature of the cartel. One, we need to look at where the body was found. It is not an area prone to cartel operations. 2, cartels will not handcuff you front way. 3, if we look again at the note written in English, cartel will not write any note in English. And even the manner in which the body was found. There are several things that I could outline that makes me believe that it has nothing to do with cartel, but rather by locals operating in the northern districts who are trying to make it seem as if it was done by the cartels. So if you're trying to paint a picture and try to make something look a certain way, you will do as best as you can to make it appear that way. And even so, to me, there is no such precision as you have outlined just a while ago. It's just they took the body and wrap it up in some plastics and throw it out there. I don't see nothing special about that at all. But we keep an open mind as we conduct the investigation. Wherever the evidence leads us, we will go and try to see what best we can come up with as it relates to this latest murder in the north.
And while the commissioner doesn't believe that the murder was carried out by members of the cartel, he isn't ruling out the possibility that it may have been done by someone with connections to the cartel. He elaborated.
The persons who we believe are behind this killing do have cartel connections. So we're looking at that as well. But again, having cartel connections and cartel doing something is 2 different things. You'll find that most of the local drug operators in the north do have some cartel connection. But that does not mean that every act that they carry out is done on behalf of the cartels. No.
The police department is currently looking at persons of interest in connection to this latest murder. Raheem Usher was reported missing on the 25th of January of this year after his family could no longer reach him after 3 days. 1 month later, and his body turned up in the San Antonio area of Orange Walk. When Usher's body was found, however, it was not found in an advanced state of decomposition. Based on how the body was found, the commissioner believes that despite being missing for more than a month, Usher was kept alive and was killed shortly before being found.
The way the body was found would depict that he was recently killed and not killed long ago. Had he been killed long ago, the body would have been in some state of decomposition or advanced decomposition. So from experience again, and even at last school, we did what is called scientific medical examination from a legal standpoint. And from what we learned, the signs on the body do not depict that it was killed long before it was found.
And if Usher was killed shortly before being dumped in Orange Walk, that means that for the past month, he was stashed somewhere in northern Belize alive. The Commissioner of Police was asked if it was a failure of the department to not put more of their resources into locating Usher.
Certainly the police is not in every home. We did work with the family in conducting searches. It's not Little Belize as you may want to see it. The country is 8,866 square miles. Huge landmass. Yeah, we have a broad Caribbean Sea. He could have been anywhere.
But sir, he was abducted in Libertador.
I'm answering your question. Give me time to answer. I can't answer two questions at the same time. Right? You're not going to try to confuse me, not on this beautiful Friday morning.
Good,
right?
sir.
Yeah. So as I was saying that we did exerted some efforts in trying to locate him, along with the families along with his families, but that was futile. The area where we were told he was last seen, where he was dropped off, we checked that area. We checked the homes as well, and nothing came up. And so I will not accept that it was a failure of police. I do believe that we exerted as much effort as we could have in trying to locate him.
It's hard to move with a captive or a body because of the many vehicular checkpoints that the police have from time to time, especially in that contraband zone. So is it a fair conclusion that he was most likely held wherever he was being held within Corozal or Orange Walk districts?
We can't say definitively that he was held in that area. He could have been held anywhere in the country and even made perhaps out of the country and then brought back and then killed. So we don't have anything to support that, but that is a reasonable assumption that one can make.
As we stated, Usher's body was wrapped in a sheet that had a message inside. The message read, "This is going to happen to those Chapulines who continue to bring down planes with drugs." The message then went on to name 6 individuals. Today, the commissioner confirmed that of those 6 names, 2 are police officers, one of whom is stationed in the northern part of the country. The Compol gave a warning to officers who find themselves entangled with cartel elements and stated that officers may be reshuffled from the north.
Only 2 police officers' names are on that note, and the other persons are civilians. And again, I will echo what I normally echo to police officers. If you decide to lie in bed with dogs, you're going to catch their fleas. I say that to say, if you get yourself entangled with cartels, then you must suffer the consequences of it. You would know that recently we did a whole shuffle of the northern districts because we were getting information of some police officers being entangled in cartel issues. And we moved a lot of people from there. It looked like that time is coming again, that we will have to look at reshuffling. As much as I'm not going to say that we'll provide protection to those officers who get themselves entangled, I don't think that it is going to serve in the best interest and the department's best interest to keep them in Corozal. And of the 2 officers whose names were mentioned, only one works in Corozal. The other one works in the Cayo district. But again, we have to look to see what we can do to get some people out of the northern districts.
So you believe there is credence to what is written on that note about landing planes?
I am not going to hide nothing. The public is fully aware that we do have police officers. I have said it on numerous occasions. We have members of security forces who are in cahoots with these plane landers in landing planes. So if I say that I don't know, I'll be lying, and I'm not going to lie to the Belizean people.
We'll take our first break and be right back. Stay tuned.
Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, 'cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up and run, 'cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda. It's all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February. Only at Benquip Equipment Parts Service.
Good game, bro. Good game. Come back tomorrow, make us school up again. See that 3-pointer that way at the calf, right? Only one on it. Hola. Boy, you alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL, and BL will change it to the bright LED one then. You see one where they talk about? Just like that.
But how you do that?
The thing easy. Make I show you something. All you need for do, that go in your BL app and click the option where say street light fault, enter your location, put in the 7-digit number from the pole, press report, and left the rest to BL.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Have an old fixture? Report it today using our BEL 24/7 app, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
From day one, the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing has delivered on a strong commitment made to the people of Belize and a strong mandate given by the people on November 20th, 2020. We are proud to say that the MIDH has worked in every community in this country with strategic focus, a comprehensive plan, and a no-nonsense approach to service. We believe in excellence and integrity in everything we do. In the Belize District, the MIDH oversaw the successful completion of the Philip Golson Rehabilitation Project, which stretched from the northern border via the Ramalti Bypass to Mile 24, including a new bridge at Biscayne. We also delivered on a commitment to the people of Crooked Tree by paving the road from the highway. We have also commenced the hot mix paving of the Old Northern Highway, starting from the community of Lucky Strike. Again, the fulfillment of a promise made to the people. The MIDH cemented the road from the Borrelboon Bridge to the entrance of the village, and in addition to paving the Lord's Bank Road, has done significant upgrading of streets and drainage in that community, along with land expansion. We have done significant roadworks in the communities of Los Lagos, Maxborough, and Ladyville, including the pavement of Mirage and Paris roads. A highlight of our administration remains the construction of the Allover Bridge, designed and built by Belizeans. In Belize City, the MIDH has cemented streets and has assisted the municipality with continuous roadwork, drainage, and collection of debris. The MIDH was also the implementing agency for the pumping station, which has revolutionized drainage in the city. we have done significant road infrastructure and drainage works in the community of Mile 8, which has not seen any infrastructural upgrades in years. We continue to do major work in the vibrant community of Hattieville and are currently paving 1 mile of road in Freetown, Cebu. One major initiative, which is a highlight of our term, is the implementation of road maintenance units, which are out every single day conducting necessary work on our road networks and also ensuring that our roadsides are pristine and garbage collected. There is much more to come. The work to completely reconstruct the Philip Wilson Highway from Biscayne to Mile 8 has commenced. That massive project will include a 4-lane highway through Ladyville, including sidewalks and roundabouts. We have also commenced the reconstruction of both sides of the Philip Wilson Highway from Buttonwood Bay to the entrance of Belize City and have secured funding for the upgrading of the George Price Highway. The work continues with the support and confidence of our people.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
NextGen is thrilled to announce the launch of our brand new website. And guess what? It's designed with you in mind. Visit our new NextGen website at www.nextgen.bz. So what's new? Streamlined signups. You can quickly and easily sign up for our services. It's super simple. Easy account management, access and update.
Start the new year with big savings on your 2025 property taxes. From January 1st to March 31st, 2025, the Belize City Council is offering incredible property tax discounts that you won't want to miss. Prepay your annual property tax by January 31st, 2025 and enjoy 15% off. Pay by February 28th and you'll save 10%. And if you pay by March 31st, you'll still enjoy a 5% discount. But wait, there's more. Senior citizens can enjoy a fantastic 35% discount upon full payment of property taxes for the property they reside on all year round. Please note, these discounts are available only to property owners who are up to date with their accounts. As you take advantage of this discount, we kindly remind all property owners of your responsibility to visit City Hall or utilize our online platform to complete your payments and to ensure your contact information is accurately updated in our system. For more details on these incentives, visit our Belize City Council Facebook page or give us a call at 227-3073, extension 261 or 264. Your Belize City Council. Always about the people.
Welcome back. Earlier this week, 3 Israeli nationals believed to be a part of the infamous Jewish sect Left the Whore were sent back to Guatemala. Founded in 1988, Left the Whore, which translates to pure heart in Hebrew, has faced multiple allegations of kidnapping, child marriages, and physical abuse. 2 men, Dinkel and Chaim Malka, entered the country through the PGIA before assisting another member, Moshe Alter, to enter Belize illegally. The police department was tipped off by a taxi driver, and after a series of investigations, the men were sent to court and charged for entering Belize illegally.
And the police do respond to information that was obtained, and based on information obtained, we went and we were able to locate those individuals and taking them into police custody. Immigration was then brought into the picture, and from examination of the documents, it was concluded that they came to the country illegally, and based on that, immigration had dealt with them. They have since appeared before the court and were sent back to Guatemala with the assistance of Interpol. So that is where we are now. We're hoping that we will be able to find the other individual and the children if they are indeed in Belize, and then again go through the same process of having them returned to Guatemala. We will be able to find the other individual and the children if they are indeed in Belize, and then again go through the same process of having them return to Guatemala.
While the 3 men were sent home, the Belize Police Department is searching for one more person whom they believe is connected to Lev Tahor. His name is Joel Malka, and it is believed that he is currently hiding in Belize, harboring 13 minors who went missing from Guatemala. The commissioner says that they are currently seeking out Malka.
Certainly we do have reasonable cause to believe that they were in Belize or may still be in Belize, and so we are on high alert. We have notified our commanders across the country to be on the lookout for them. Again, we appeal to the public once to see the photographs of those children. If you would encounter them anywhere or someone that looks like them, please let us know and let us respond the way we should, with a view to see how we can capture those children and return them to their rightful homes.
Earlier this week, Doris Grant's vehicle was set on fire at a car wash on Vernon Street in Belize City. The SUV was torched after a heated mediation session that took place in the presence of the Commissioner of Police. The mediation session was held as tensions are still high throughout the city after the murder of Brandon Baptist. Today, when the Commissioner was asked if the back and forth at the mediation led to Grant's vehicle being targeted, he could not confirm.
You would know that as a part of confidentiality, I will not be able to disclose what was discussed in mediation. To do so would be unethical on my part. The discourse in mediations are confidential. If it is that the parties to the mediation want to divulge to you what took place in there, that's on them. But for me as the facilitator to come out and say what took place would not be right. You would know, though, that in every mediation where tensions are high, even if you would take a divorce mediation, a land mediation where tensions are high, there are going to be choice words in those mediations. People will say things that are not to be said, and it's a matter for the mediator to apply his skills or her skills in diffusing the tensions that exist. And I think that we were able to diffuse tension and regroup, and at the end the mediation went well.
But
yes,
the next vehicle burn up with accelerant nearby.
To that. Yes, as you rightly said, the tensions are extremely high in the city, and I would want to think that you would agree that despite the tensions being high, our efforts is paying off so far. It's not easy. I tell you that.
I mean, 3 persons could have been killed were it not for, thankfully, inaccurate shooters.
That happens almost every time, Jules. Not just now, but if we look at past years, how many attempt murders we have had, how many persons got shot and go to the hospital and they survive. So we cannot just look at this one instance and say that it's just because of this or because of that. That is a wrong thing. The truth is the police officers and our partner agencies are doing as best as we can to contain the issue. It's not easy to go into mediation at times with some people, but again, as a part of our mandate to save life, I always believe that if we are aware of a brewing issue between rivaling people, it don't have to be gangs, rivaling people, we must try our best to intervene with a view to diffuse that rivalry that exists between them. And that's the spirit within which I am operating now, along with my team, to see how best we can contain the issues on the streets for now.
But is the torching of the vehicle the day after mediation, is that not an escalation or a message being sent?
I cannot say, because at this time we're not certain who torched the vehicle. You would know that sometimes when you're trying to...
or the car watch was discussed in that mediation.
Can you allow me to finish? If you already know the answer to questions, then... No, I am answering you. If you know the answer to the question you're asking me, then don't ask me. At this time, we cannot say definitively who torched the vehicle. And again, Jules, you know that even though something may have been discussed in a particular settings, that like, say for example, you and Mr. Lopez have a heated discussion, and in that discussion you threaten Mr. Lopez or kill you when I see you. Mr. Lopez went about his business, and when he reached Pane Boulevard there, somebody, no connection to you, go kill the man. Does that mean that you kill the man? No.
But if I said and kill you upon the boulevard, then there would have been a nexus. Yes. There is a nexus here because they mentioned the car wash, and then the next
there
day,
is a nexus. There may be a nexus, but the nexus may still be a fallacious one. So we have to be careful.
Over the past week, attorneys have been pushing for certain inmates to be allowed to cast their votes in the upcoming March 12th general elections. Earlier this week, the Justice for Humans Project wrote to Askar Puga, chairman of the Elections and Boundaries Commission, on behalf of those in prison. The organization states that according to Section 7B of the ROPA, only individuals serving the death penalty or prison sentence of more than 12 years are ineligible to vote. Today, when asked for his thoughts on the matter, the Compol stated that he does not think that inmates should vote.
My honest opinion, I don't believe in it. My honest opinion.
So
that's just me. But if the powers that be decide that that is going to be the case, then we will fall in line and do what needs to be done to ensure that we provide these policing services to keep the polling station peaceful, yes. When it comes to the issue of the conducting of elections, that is the duty of the Elections and Boundaries Commission. We are not the ones who decide where polling station goes. Once the Election and Boundary Commission say that we want a police station here, or we're going to put one here, then the police must fall in line in making sure that we police that polling station.
We'll take our final break and be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Come back tomorrow, make a school up again. See that 3 pointer away at the calf, right?
Only one on, eh?
Hold on. Why? You alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL, and BL will change it to the bright LED one there. You see one where they talk about? Just like that.
But how you do that?
The thing easy. Make I show you something. All you need for do, that go in your BL app and click the option where say street light fault, enter your location, put in the 7-digit number from the pole, press report, and left the rest to BL.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Have an old fixture? Report it today using our BEL 24/7 app, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Tell me, what about I want today?
I recently done a Red Gal video. I get more views than Harriet. And you know one person had the nerve to post that I not even a Red Gal? I mean, like, what that mean anyway?
Well, here what about me? Every time I go buy meat pie, and I go, so, nothing in there. Nothing.
So this is my issue. I over 18. I don't want no one artist. And you could believe my man still expect me for wash dishes? I don't got time for that. I don't never for dishes.
Yes. And you, sir?
Well, I don't really got their kind of problems, you know. Ever since I switched to DJ and signed up for my unlimited postpaid plan, life stress-free. Nothing bother me or my connection no more.
The CB100 is efficient, durable, and has enhanced smart power. Being a Honda, of course, it's reliable and fuel efficient. Get around town with no worries because you get up to 100 miles to the gallon. And it's priced at an unbeatable $2,700. Honda CB100, available at Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Come back tomorrow, make us school up again. See that 3-pointer away at the calf, right?
Only one on, eh?
Hola. Why? You alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL and BL will change it to the bright LED one then. You see one where they talk about? Just like that.
But how you do that?
The thing easy. Make I show you something. All you need for do, that go in your BL app and click the option where say street light fault, enter your location, put in the 7-digit number from the pole, press report, and left the rest to BL.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Have an old fixture? Report it today using our BEL 24/7 app, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Tell me, what about I want today?
I recently done a Red Gal video. I get more views than Harriet. And you know one person had the nerve to post that I not even a Red Gal? I mean, like, what that mean anyway?
Well, here what about me? Every Every time I go buy meat pie, and I go, so, nothing in there. Nothing.
So this is my issue. I over 18. I don't want no artist. Are you could believe my man still expect me for wash dishes? I don't got time for that. I don't prefer dishes. Yes.
And you, sir?
Well, I don't really got their kind of problems, you know. Ever since I switched to DJ and signed up for my unlimited postpaid plan, life stress-free. Nothing bother me or my connection no more.
The CB100 is efficient, durable, and has enhanced smart power. Being a Honda, of course, it's reliable and fuel efficient. Get around town with no worries because you get up to 100 miles to the gallon. And it's priced at an unbeatable $2,700. Honda CB100, available at Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Come back tomorrow, make us school up again. See that 3-pointer that way at the calf, right?
Only one on, eh?
Hold on. Why? You alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL and BL will change it to the bright LED one then. You see one where they talk about? Just like that.
But how you do that?
The thing easy. Make I show you something. All you need for do, that go in your BL app and click the option where say street light fault, enter your location, put in the 7-digit number from the pole, press report, and left the rest to BL.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Have an old fixture? Report it today using our BEL 24/7 app, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Tell me, what about I want today?
I recently done a Red Gal video. I get more views than Harriet. And you know one person had the nerve to post that I not even a Red Gal? I mean, like, what that mean anyway?
Well, here what about me? Every time I go buy meat pie, and I go, so, nothing in there. Nothing.
So this is my issue. I over 18. I don't want no artist. Are you could believe my man still expect me for wash dishes? I don't got time for that. I don't prefer dishes. Yes.
And you, sir?
Well, I don't really got their kind of problems, you know. Ever since I switched to DJ and signed up for my unlimited postpaid plan, life stress-free. Nothing bother me or my connection no more.
The CB100 is efficient, durable, and has enhanced smart power. Being a Honda, of course, it's reliable and fuel efficient. Get around town with no worries because you get up to 100 miles to the gallon. And it's priced at an unbeatable $2,700. Honda CB100, available at Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Come back tomorrow, make a school up again. See that 3-pointer that way at the calf, right?
Only one on, eh?
Hola. Boy, you alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look, dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL, and BL will change it to the bright LED one there. You see one where they talk about? Just like that.
But how you do that?
Resilient Rural Belize hosted a certificate presentation ceremony at the National Agriculture and Trade Showgrounds here in Belmopan earlier today. The certificate presentation ceremony was hosted by the Ministry of Economic Development through the Resilient Rural Belize, which awarded 157 trainees from 16 producer organizations from across the country with certificates proving that they completed the Responsible Pesticides Management Training Program. This program, made possible by a joint effort from the International Fund for Agriculture and Development, the Green Climate Fund, and the Government of Belize, ensured participants left with useful knowledge and practical experience in handling and managing pesticides in a responsible manner. During the program, trainees participated in field visits, learning tours, which covered important topics such as understanding pesticide labels, pesticide life cycle management, and field application techniques. Alongside this, each producer organization was given biobeds for safe pesticide handling and waste disposal, container collection units for proper disposal of empty pesticide containers, personal protective equipment for safe handling and application chemical storage units for secure pesticide storage, and graduated measuring cups to ensure accurate pesticide dosing to support the practical application of pesticides. Here is a representative from Resilient Rural Belize speaking about the responsible pesticide management training sessions.
Under the auspices of the PCB's National Pesticides Training and Farmer Assistance Programs, lead trainer Nonato Canto, and the PCB's team of trainers developed and implemented a total of 64 training sessions between November 2023 to September 2024, with coordination and assistance from Mr. Alfred Serrano and his team of RRB Extension officers, and with the active participation of our target group trainees. Through this training and awareness-raising partnership, farmers were reintroduced to the concepts of responsible pesticide management at a pace that promoted greater interaction and a hands-on learning experience. This opportunity also allowed trainers to receive greater insight from the farmers' sharing of experiences and realities, thereby enriching the training initiative. The collaboration aimed to assist in RRB's goal to minimize the impacts of climatic and economic events on rural small farmers while supporting sustainable market access for their produce. The PCB's mission is to safeguard the health of the Belizean people and the environment through pesticide regulation and capacity building, and to promote the availability of wholesome food through responsible pesticide management. Through this very meaningful initiative, farmers and trainers alike had the opportunity to explore the challenges in managing crop pest dynamics and viable solutions for sustainable pest management.
Gareth Murillo, the chairman of the Pesticides Control Board, was also present at the ceremony and spoke a bit about the significance of this program.
But RRB, with funding from the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the Green Climate Fund, and from GOB, from the government of Belize, has been providing capital for investment in developing climate resilient or smart agriculture, while reducing the financial, economic, and climate-related vulnerabilities that farmers and their households currently experience. It has sought to integrate farmer organizations into particular commodity value chains while supporting sustainable market access. Its activities have focused on increasing productivity and diversification of production, along with facilitating innovation and strengthening producer organizations. Because of the level of investment, much emphasis has been placed on activities centered around development and strengthening of farmer organization. Agriculture is one of the major pillars of Belize's economy, and the government advocates for and puts significant amount of resources into the growth and development of the sector. And while RRB may be concluding within the next year, there are already other projects on the ground, such as CRESAP, such as Sustainable and Inclusive Belize. And even at the Department of Cooperatives, we have project arrangements with UNDP's, the Small Grants Program. And so we want you, the farmers, to explore and to exploit all the opportunities available. Seek to complement the benefits to be derived from these projects.
And that's the news. Thank you for joining us. From all of us here at Plus TV, have a good night and God bless.